Hey guys, before we get into the video, brand new code just dropped, Tayleen 2022. Make sure you use the code, that way you can get some diamonds and some free gold out of using this code. Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our Lightbearer account. We have 42,000 diamonds, and at this point, all of our Lightbearers are completely built. As you can see there, we have 17 Lightbearers, most of them 9 of 9 furniture, a lot of them at the plus 30 signature items. We also do have a lot of additional copies of heroes. So overall, definitely building these out. We're going to continue to add stars to the rest of our heroes, including finishing out Morrow, hopefully getting him that 9 of 9 furniture and also adding a couple more stars. But we're starting with the engraving process for a lot of these heroes. You can see we have Hendrik, we have Gwen, we have Rowan, and we have Morrow already built with some furniture. I'm thinking of building out Peggy as well, just because she's a hero that we don't see much of. So let's go ahead, we'll get into the summons, and then we'll build out a couple heroes here. We're also looking to build out Lucretia at this point. We need one more copy of her, and she will be done. But here we do have 5 elite hero stones, and it looks like completely shut out. We did get a copy of Granite, so definitely pretty good there. Unfortunately, no heroes that we needed, or no Lightbearer heroes, but we did finally get our last copy of Peggy. So she is at 5 stars as well, guys. Kind of crazy with the amount of heroes that we have completely built out. Even looking here again in the Lightbearer faction, they are done. It is back to putting food into here to continue building the rest of these out. We did add a couple of new heroes, including Theskew is in there, we have Mishka in there, and we also have Tresnar in there as well, making sure that we're building out the heroes that we're looking for out of the 4 core factions. So summons here, again, hopefully we can pull a couple more copies of some Lightbearer heroes, which would be ideal. We want to make sure we do have enough food. That way, if we do, or when we do get a new Lightbearer hero, we can go ahead and max them out pretty much from the get-go, which would be nice. Nothing but food on those. We have a total of 105 scrolls, so a lot of scrolls here, which there's one right off the bat, a copy of Lorzen on that one. Definitely building out these faction accounts as well, just with the other factions, because as we continue to build them, we have been making a lot of progression within the faction towers themselves. So 85 scrolls left, and a double right there, guys, which gives us Taily and Raku, 2 very strong heroes. Another elite right there, which is Silas. A lot of these heroes are definitely getting to that 5-star rating. And we also have picked up most of our dimensional heroes. Another elite right there, which is a copy of Movis. Just dropped him in there. Another elite, which is Scrath. So funny thing is, I have the skin for Scrath. It's been sitting here forever. That is the first copy we've pulled since he's been in the wish list pretty much forever. It's still remaining in the wish list as of right now. But as you just seen, that was the very first copy that we pulled, which adding a star there, so unlocking the engraving for Silas, which is very strong. Then, guys, maxing out Kren to that ascended level. Very nice to see him built as well. We're going to have to take a lot of these heroes and build them out as we see fit. Copy of Rose right there. So we got one more copy, or one more summon here, and then our faction-specific scrolls. So we have 3 here with our Lightbearer team. A lot of this food, hopefully we're going to be able to recycle, which right there is a copy of Walker. And our final pull, just a couple more rare scrolls, or rare cards. So another Lightbearer hero, which is Morrow. There we go. Didn't pop up as soon as he turned over. So that I might give us another copy of Morrow, is what I'm kind of thinking. We have a lot of these heroes completely built, guys. It's awesome to see. So there's 4 stars. This will take him to 3 stars. So essentially we could pull 4 copies out of here, which, knowing the reset, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to pull 4 copies out of here for Morrow. That way we can just build him up to 5 stars, because again, the engraving, we're looking to build on him as well. So there is one of the 4 copies. And I'm hoping we don't have to do the full amount of summons out of here. to get all 4 copies. So there is number 2. So 2 more pulls and he will be completely maxed out. Hopefully we can pull a double on one of these. And it's not just a few more single pulls. But that will take him to 4 stars. Just 2 more pulls. And there's 1, guys. We got 1 left. Then hopefully we can fill out and completely get Ascended Lucretia. Again, we need 1 more copy and she will be completely maxed out. And there is our final copy for Morrow, which will take him again to that 5-star rating. And a copy of Tresnar. Not too bad. We do get a little bit of bonus loot out of the heroic ship. And there we go. So that will take him maxed out to 5 stars. Definitely got to build a little bit of the furniture for him. But that's very cool to see him at 5 stars. So we'll drop him out of the list. We'll add a little bit more food in here. So we'll drop Hogan in here. All right, so Lucretia, we need 1 single copy, guys, out of the Stargazer. Pull 1 just gives us resources. Pull 2, the same with resources. Pull 3, we did get a Lightbearer card on that one. Pull 4, we might not get her. We're almost, we did not. We didn't get the copy, guys. Let's burn through these single cards. There it is. 1 single card. I knew we were close. Pulls are 1 copy of Lucretia, which I believe will give us enough to take her up to Ascended. So she is Ascended on all the accounts, meaning now we can add furniture bonuses onto her, and that is the exact reason why we wanted to build her out, because we can add her into the Oak Inn, continuing to max out these heroes, guys. And she is one you absolutely want to build. She's actually one of the earliest and strongest heroes. You can see here we have a lot to include in here, so we'll be building this up in the future, really focusing on the rest of these faction heroes. We're going to open up her Optimize. I don't think I have any furniture for her, or I might. I have 2 pieces. We have 2 pieces right now. And then 43,000, so we have Morrow in there. We do have Prince of Persia in there, which we can build. Got Peggy in there as well. Again, another hero that I absolutely want to build. So I'm hoping we get lucky with a couple mythic pieces, which there's a piece for Walker. Even maxed out, a lot of people are disappointed with Walker and how viable he is, I guess. Even being decked out, he's not too viable. So there is another copy there for Peggy. So I believe that'll take her to 6 or 7. Another mythic piece right there, which is Merlin. Merlin's 9 of 9 furniture, very strong. Same with Leonardo. Have some really solid 9 of 9 bonuses in there. Another piece for Lucretia. That was the one that we are looking for, guys. Lucretia and Morrow were the 2 that we're really focused on. Not sure how many red cards we're going to have after this. There's a piece for Albedo. Albedo's 3 of 9 gives her the immunity. It really doesn't function short of having that immunity factor in there. So it gives us 1 card on the table. That gives us 3 of 9 for Lucretia. Very nice. We'll be able to utilize her within the campaign as we continue our progression on there. We'll recycle all of our other pieces, giving us enough for 1 more summon. Hopefully it's a mythic, and it is, guys, which is a copy for Morrow, giving us 2 cards. So I'm not sure, that might be able to almost max him out. So we have 2 cards. We have 1 that we could use for Walker. I'm going to save him. I want to max out. Like to max out Peggy. Like to max out Morrow. Both of them very interesting. And definitely with the new hero that came up, the new Hypogen hero, Frampton. Really interesting to see exactly where he's going to line up, exactly where he's going to be. Again, we almost have Morrow completely maxed out. A little bit more furniture. But we're going to continue working. He's already at 43 engraving. I've gotten quite a few engraving mats. Hopefully we can almost get him to 60. It is going to be pretty close. 57. We got 3 more. 1, 2, and 3, guys. There we go. So it takes him to a plus 60 engraving. Plus is at 5 stars, giving him a lot more damage with that Magic Pierce. Very cool to see. Now, the next hero that we're going to work on in here is actually going to be Cecilia. Cecilia, we have maxed out. She is one of the original heroes that we're building out. We see her utilized in a lot of different aspects, including the Abyssal Expedition in the hunting fields. Does an incredible amount of damage in a very short amount of time. So we'll open up all these stars. I think we're going to have enough to take her to a plus 30. Looking at having roughly 11k more in resources. Some of these heroes, it is great, such as Rowan, to take to a plus 30 engraving. Most of them don't need to go much further than that. We're going to take him to, yeah, we still got some left. So there's the plus 30 engraving for Cecilia. Very nice. Crit damage amplification, which is awesome. Plus adding a lot more attack in there. Another one that we want to focus on is Ullard. He's a hero that I definitely want to max out. You can see we have him pretty well decked out here. Big reason is the shielding ability that he brings. Really want to increase the survivability, increase, or guard, actually, Lucretia is my thought, is running Lucretia in a formation. He's going to have the ability to shield her and also provide some immunity for her. Now, I know she is kind of works on the aspect of a hero dying, but if they can keep both of them immune, she does so much damage that it can actually break it significantly. So here we go. So opening that one up again gives him longer shielding and longer immunity. So we're going to take this to a plus 60. I know we're going to be out of engraving mats really quick, but look at that, guys. So the team is looking very solid. That is 6 heroes that have engraving already built, which is awesome to see. Ullard's already at a plus 30. See, I like Thane. You know what? We're going to go with Peggy. We've always talked about building out Peggy. Not sure how far we're going to be able to with 5,800, but we can definitely get pretty close. Boosting up her haste right there. A lot of people don't realize or don't remember that Peggy is support, guys. So she is a support class. Received healing. Crit damage resistance on that one. Physical resistance. Magical Pierce doing a little bit more damage. There we go. We'll take her a little bit more haste. And there we go. Plus 30. Also does have that ability locked out. So healing received. Royal Guards create a shield around himself and the nearest non-summoned allies. So definitely adding a big shielding aspect to Peggy. Again, we want to kind of work in the viability that we have within these heroes. So that will give us the option. Look at that, guys. We have 7 heroes with engraving, which is awesome. So we're in chapter 36 already, trying to get through 36. Let's go ahead and get into the campaign. So here we are, guys, in 36-2. Going through here, we are going to stay with the Hendrik combination, Hendrik-Gwen. When it comes to the 5 team, it really seems like this is going to be the challenging time. But running with Hendrik and Strodis, we're really pushing back, making sure we're keeping with this 5 team. Right now, level deficiency is not too high, but ultimately, as we continue to go through here, the level deficiency is going to get much higher, especially if we get through 36 and into 37. It's going to be significantly higher. Now, in this one, I did build out Morrow, and I did it on purpose to combine him with Rose, hoping for the crowd control damage aspect he's going to bring within this team. And also Peggy shielding the formation with the guards. Now this one we're going with Rangers. So I'm going to go with Rangers and I'm going to go with Ullard. I'm hoping, again, the reason we built Ullard is he's going to provide some of the shielding and some of that crowd control aspect or the immunity aspect to the Rangers on the enemy side, which I feel like is going to work out pretty well. Also did drop Falks in that formation so we can have some additional crowd control there. Here we only have 1 Celestial, 1 Hypogean. We do have Wukong in here. So I'm hoping this is going to work. And what I'm kind of relying on this one is Belinda buffing up Lucretia and Belinda buffing up, ultimately buffing out Taylene in that aspect as well. Here we have the Dimensional Team. Dimensional Team, super easy because it's Ainz and Albedo. So we can actually rotate that team into the position that we need them, giving it a very easy, very clean effect right there. This one we're going to keep running the Gwen combination. As you can see, Gwen with Rose and Rowan always works. Absolutely amazing. But looking and throwing Cecilia in here really makes a difference because Cecilia does an insane amount of damage, guys. Also does have a very strong survivable aspect. If you've used her in the Abyssal Expedition, if you've used Cecilia in the hunting fields, works incredibly well. We haven't seen the same with Morrow. We haven't seen the same with Oscar, a couple other heroes. Thane is kind of subpar, but out of the Lightbearer specifically and out of the Ranger class, it seems like Cecilia is really solid. I also do like the performance of Ullard. Even though he does not do a significant amount of damage, even though he is a mage, the survivability aspect that he brings to the team really does make a difference. And I know a lot of players do utilize him in PvP, but I feel like he is a hero that is going to be utilized, especially for the need of running the faction accounts through here. All right, guys, so 36-9, a couple more stages here. We're going to go 10 at this time because, again, these have taken a lot longer to get through than I thought. That way the video is not too incredibly long. And Rowan with the stuns, guys, I still absolutely love Rowan. You know what? Let's do 12. That way we can get through this next boss stage. And again, the team combinations, they are starting to get a lot more difficult. I know some of it is RNG, as you can see there, doing a crazy amount of damage with Gwen right there. And I like the combination of Morrow combined with Rose. It seems to work pretty well. And here, there's the immunity. That's what I was talking about, guys. Ullard providing the immunity on Cecilia in the front. Worked absolutely flawless. I liked it. Which I think we're going to have to swap probably the Ainz team in here. I'm not sure if the Lucretia team is going to be able to pull this one out. We're going to have to change up some of these teams. Ainz team, of course, tried and true. We know it works absolutely flawlessly, just like that. This one kind of in hodgepodge with the heroes that we have left. But we did get it done, guys. So that is 12 more stages done for our Lightbearers. We'll go ahead, we'll collect up our loot. I'm going to get through a couple boss stages every single day, so very cool to see the heroes. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.